What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Here we are on New Comic Book Wednesday, and you know what? There's a lot of great comic books that are coming out this week. If you don't go to your LCS, I would highly suggest going out and doing that this week. I'm telling you, IDW this week is dropping fire. I'm telling you, they are dropping fire this week. I think I've got dude, I don't know that I've ever bought this many titles from IDW. There's like four of them. There's like four titles from IDW I bought this week. We've got Chained to the Grave, Kanto 2. Oh man, where's Snake Eyes, Dead Game. God, where'd the other ones go that I had? I know I had a couple others here. There was another one from IDW as well. I'm sitting there like, dude. No, there's three. I thought there was one more. I may not have it here, but IDW has man, and they dropped more titles this week than just this. These are just the ones that I got. These are just the ones that I got, like right here, right there, right. Man, I'm pretty sure there's another one I'm forgetting here, but yeah, these three books right here. Okay, and IDW, obviously they've been doing that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. They've here over the years, it seems like they've kind of had some struggles and everything. We know, like last year, a lot of the comic book publishers had been struggling and things like that. But I'm telling you, this week IDW it's crazy. It's crazy. They have a lot of titles coming out this week, and that's good. That's a good thing. I'm glad. I hope they keep that. I hope they keep that up. I would like to see IDW do some more, put out some more good titles because they certainly deserve it. That last year they put out, and this year they finally put out a trade paperback of one of my favorite titles, Mountainhead. Finally came out on trade paperback. It was one that actually started like 2019, and then it was rolling into this year, and it got delayed, partially because of the pandemic and everything. Like, dude, I'm telling you, and it sucks. And it sucks, and I realized that this last year had a big effect on a lot of things. Not only on comic books, probably on your life, probably in your how you work, how your kids go to school, and things like that. Chances are, if they're like mine, they're still not going to school. But anyway, I hope you're all having a very good day. And all these delays and everything, like I said, it's been across the board. This is something kind of, it was like a worldwide thing, right? Anyway, it's kind of went everywhere, and everything's kind of been delayed. And we can even see that, you know what? Even within the film industry, we know this is an industry that's really been hit hard over this last year. And there's people out there doing everything they can to try to bring that back, right? To hopefully give us some sense of normalcy, especially like with movies and films and TV shows and things like that. The one thing that most of us do is we like to go there and just kind of escape the real world for a half hour, an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 90 minutes, depending on what movie or TV show that you might be watching. But it's something that has definitely, like, for me, I love movies. You know what I mean? Like, books are all good, comics are all good too, but I love movies as well. I love music and things like this, and even the music industry itself has been affected. It's funny too that I mentioned that because yesterday I was just talking to Jeff, one of the guys that helps there at the comic shop there on Tuesdays when we're bagging and boarding and getting everything ready here for New Comic Book Wednesday, and I was telling him we were talking about Faith No More, and we brought up. I brought up that Mr. Bungle show that I didn't get to go to because that Mr. Bungle album came out late last year. Well, Mr. Bungle, I was supposed to go see them like the year before in 2019. Some tickets went on sale, like bots like crazy or something, man. I don't know how people do this, but we got on that day to get tickets. Me and my friend, my wife, we all had our computers, our phones, like we had them maxed out, and we didn't get tickets. Like, we were there like the second they were getting ready to go on sale. Didn't get nothing, not even a chance, not even a chance. And so we didn't even get tickets to the show. My friend went later and he checked out some scalpers, like $200. I'm like, dude, knowing what I know now, the $200 would have been more than worth it. But also at the time, didn't even know that very well could have been the last concert that we ever go to. I know I'm being a little bit ridiculous there, but seriously, the way things are looking, couldn't it? Could have been very much so the very last kind of normal concert that we were going to go to. How many concerts after what's happened are we going to get to go to like the LA Forum and get there on the floor and get into a big ass mosh pit? You know, chances are it's probably seems like it might be a while, right? It might be a while before something like that happens. But anyway, guys, we can see everything has been kind of delayed across the board. Things are still happening. We need entertainment, right? We as people need entertainment. We need connections. We need connections with people. Maybe that's how you found your way here. Is maybe you wanted to connect with people because you're spending extra time online now because you're working from home. Your kids are being schooled from home. Maybe you're working from home is cause you spend a little more time online. And that's all good. Thank you so much for being here. But a lot of this stuff it does is we need entertainment, and we can see that here lately, you know, a lot of these TV shows have been on continuing production and things like that. We finally got WandaVision, right? We're getting ready to get Falcon and Winter Soldier, and there is some news about that. We're getting ready to get Colonel James Rhodes. He's getting ready to fly and say, boom, you looking for this? And, you know, we got all this news, right? We're getting ready to, yeah, all these great things. We keep getting all these tidbits, and you know what? It's just great. I'm so happy, but at the same time, I've got to ask, what about Black Widow? That movie, remember? Do you remember that movie? I'll tell you one. I'm one of the people that was I was freaking hyped for Black Widow, right? I was freaking hyped. Like, dude, it's one of my favorite characters in Marvel Comics. And now the movie still hasn't come out. Like, it's come out, and here's the thing is, like, at this point, does anybody even care? Does Marvel Studios even care? Does anybody out there, does Marvel Studios even still remember that this movie exists? Did they just like Sinbad Shazam this movie out of there? Did they put it in that suitcase in the Loki show where he was, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. What's going on with Black Widow? I want to know down in the comments below. Let me know. What is your hype level for Black Widow, or do you even care? Do you even care? Like I said, this was one of the movies I was most looking forward to last year. Fucking hyped for this movie, and it still hasn't come out yet. They released that Mulan trash on Disney Plus when, you know what? Instead of doing that Mulan thing, maybe they should have just done Black Widow instead of that. They might have actually proved that you can do something successful by doing one of these movies on the direct to streaming thing, charging that premium price for it. Because I'll tell you one thing, most of the movies that released last year in that format aren't it. They aren't it. It got to a point where they actually released Wonder Woman 1984, a movie that was supposed to be a blockbuster. I'm sure a lot of people thought it was going to break $1 billion. Released it for free on HBO Max. Of course, I don't think it's on there now, right? Wasn't it for 30 days? I only watched it once. It's really all I needed. Released it for free on HBO Max. And I'll be honest with you, It wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't a great movie. It was right? Nobody's talking about it now. There hasn't been one of those movies yet released on one of those, you know, the direct to streaming things yet that is a movie that could have proved it. And that movie, it could have been Black Widow. Black Widow could have been the first. I was so against it. And at this point, I'm thinking they should have done it. They should have just done it. Because at this point, we've got WandaVision. We've got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming out. We got news about Falcon and Winter Soldier. We got Don Cheadle coming in. Right? We've got the Loki series. We've got Ms. Marvel. We've got all these shows coming up. All these announcements. We got Black Panther. We got the Wakanda show coming up, right? The show based on Wakanda. I haven't even seen a damn ad for Black Widow. Haven't seen anything. Nothing. It's almost to the point where if they release this movie like they were planning to on May 6th at the theater, let alone if they even did it on Disney Plus, is anybody going to care? Marvel Studios, do you remember this movie exists? I'll be honest with you, it's pretty upsetting to me, to be honest with you. I like this movie. I like Black Widow. I love Scarlett Johansson. This whole this whole damn movie I've been looking forward to at this point for what? About 2 years? About 2 years. This is like, it's getting the New Mutants treatment, right? Scarlett Johansson's gonna be she's gonna have widow lines, you know. She's gonna have all, the crow's feet and everything. She's gonna have wrinkles and stuff all over her face by the time this movie gets released, and she's not gonna be able to go out and promote it. She's gonna be like Betty White out there, like, oh yeah, I remember when we filmed this movie. Kevin Feige gonna snap himself back in time. He's still gonna be young looking. He's still gonna look good. But man, I don't know, man. I'm extremely disappointed. Let me know all your disappointment, or if you even care, down in the comments below. Okay, so let's get right into this. And I'm sorry it's been a couple days. I didn't do a live stream on Monday. Didn't do one yesterday. You know, I don't normally do them on Tuesdays anyway, but Monday just kind of got out of hand. Things were really busy. But anyway, I thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. And let's see all the lovely people we've got here in the chats. We have got Phantom Stranger says, of course it exists. I don't know. What about that Sinbad Shazam movie? Kazam? You know what I'm talking about. The one where he was a genie. I think everybody was just trying to... I think everybody just remembers like the kind of clothes that Sinbad used to wear in the movies that he used to be in. And they're thinking about House Guest and how awesome Phil Hartman is. And anyway, I think it was something like that. And, you know, I think it was his clothes combined with somebody thinking of what is this, Shaquille O'Neal movie, wasn't it? Wasn't it Shaquille O'Neal that did something like that? I think that's what it was. I think that's, and believe me, Shaquille O'Neal looks nothing like Sinbad. Nothing like Sinbad. Discovery Bay Comics, what is up, my brother JB? How are you doing? ReeferMan Reviews in the building. How are you doing? Proxy is in the house. What is up? Will Morgan, mother humping Trinity. What is up, Will Morgan? I've seen countless trailers released at the beginning of last year which highlighted several action-packed scenes. Yeah. Last year, of course, you know, everybody thought this year was going to improve because the date on the calendar changed. And, you know, I guess, hey, I guess it's still technically last year, right? Bond Jedi Ranger, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? What's up? I know I always see over there on the Den of Nerds Live. See you hanging out in the chats. What is up? Will Morgan's oh, okay, everybody's saying what's up. Boom, you looking for this? Yeah, you know the MCU rules. Says my favorite Porter, Mike Porter. What is up? Red Raven 96. My man, how are you all doing? James Phelps says, good morning. Black Widow is still gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome when it finally comes out. But at this point, I'm seriously like, does anybody even care? Like, does Marvel Studios even care at this point? Victoria Alonso is so worried about what they call the X-Men, she forgot about Black Widow. You know, there's some strong women in the Avengers too. Victoria Alonso. Let me straighten up my tie here that I'll never wear. I mean, Red Raven 96. Due to reviews, how are you doing? Red Raven 96 says Red Raven 96 says, I mean, I still care for Black Widow because I want to actually watch it. Me too. Loki hijacked Black Widow. Yeah, man. Yeah. James Phelps says Taskmaster and more still hype. Can't wait. I know, like, man, like, you know what? I think I'm more disappointed now than I am hyped at this point. I think I'm more disappointed. Yeah, honestly, can't wait for... Hey, Mike Porter, I've been saying that for a year, man. Like, at this point, I want to not like the movie. You know what I mean? I want to be like one of those people that calls it Disney Star Wars. I want to be like that about Black Widow at this point. You know, like, even if I like it, I got to come out and, like, bitch. You know what I mean? Like like even if I love the movie, I'm like, oh my god, this was the best movie ever. I'm still gonna be like, oh, I hated Black Widow the movie. It was so terrible. I'm about 7 for Black Widow when it eventually comes out. Yeah, me too. Nah, I don't know. For me, like, I would say for Black Widow, I'm probably like an 8 or a 9. Definitely when it finally comes out. Black Widow is the very first movie to have a Super Bowl commercial for 2 different Super Bowls. Oh damn! Oh damn, Proxy. Hashtag trendsetter. Okay, he says, I'm telling you, Black Widow got surprises. That's why they haven't put it out yet. Yeah, well, I think it does. I mean, I think it has a lot of stuff that's really going to expand the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But they have to put it out for it to do that. And you know what? Like, seriously, I'm in Southern California, and by the time when they were saying they're going to release it on the streaming thing, possibly release it on the streaming thing and the theater, I'm like, just do it, because the theaters aren't going to open up where I'm at. They're not going to open up where I'm at. Just put the damn thing on streaming so I can at least watch the thing. And maybe, you know, at some point, maybe I can travel to Vegas or something and go watch it, or some other state where, you know, the governor's not worried about getting recalled, so he goes ahead and decides to let people open up. And anyway, I'll just stop there. Regarding Black Widow, I will, says ReeferMan Reviews, I will care when I have a good darn reason to care. I want to see it, but why should I care when when it seems I will never see it? Absolutely. Comic book steals and deals, my brother. How are you doing? You know what, man? Comic book steals and deals. You got me thinking, dude. Like, I'm like, on those haha issues, dude. I'm going to my LCS. I'm buying all those things up and I'm auctioning them. Here online, dude. Like, I was watching your stream the other day. I'm like, holy, like, really, like, I want to get on here and be like, guys, come to my channel, man. Also, I'll sell you my copies too, man. I like the book. I don't care about it that much. Oh, I think Red Raven says, I still think Premiere Access is done. $30 on top of the monthly fee. Nah, I'm good. I don't have a monthly fee. I did the thing where I paid like 3 years and all that stuff. I don't think it's a bad deal. Like $30. Like, I'm okay with $30. Most people probably wouldn't be. They would have probably been better at 20, but 30 is probably the only realistic way they might make their money back. I would honestly say maybe go for more, to be quite honest. But the only way they were going to go for more and get more is to have released it last year, not this year. To have released it before Mulan, not after Mulan. And like, here's the thing: is they were looking forward to Mulan being like the thing, like they got people right, but that like they had to have known that was gonna mess up, right? They had to have known that was gonna explode in their face and not work out. They had to have, because that was just too ridiculous for them not to have. Seriously, that was ridiculous. Anyway, that's yeah. I would still pay $30 for it. I'd still pay $30 for it. What if Marvel shows Black Widow trailer on Super Bowl Sunday? It would be weird to see again on Super Bowl. Yeah, it would. Maybe they will reveal it's going to be on Disney Plus at the Super Bowl. Yeah, maybe so. They need to do something though. They need to do something fast. Comic Book Steals and Deals says nobody cares about that movie. They dumped Scarlet for Scarlet Witch. Damn, they did too. Damn, over easy mode. Over easy mode. My man Jay, what is up, guys? Make sure you go check out Over Easy Mode. He's been dropping some fire content, man, over on his channel, man. Good stuff. Go check him out. Well, I'm the one then, I guess, says Red Raven. Yep, hey, I'm right there with you, Red Raven. No, I don't believe this movie exists. Yeah, right? Like, they got rid of it. It's like they're gonna erase all our memories and shit. They're gonna, like, at the end of WandaVision, they're gonna pull a Men in Black. They're gonna, like, look into the screen, and you won't remember shit. They'll be like, what? Honestly, this Black Widow prequel is unnecessary. But here's the thing: is it's not a prequel. You know what? If they release information that Black Widow will be in the theaters and Disney Plus, says Mike Porter, I'll be hyped, and they need to do that. I'll be hyped for it. I'm ready for it. They need to just put it out though. Like, seriously, like I'm very against it, and it sounds like the stupidest thing in the world. Stupidest thing in the world, especially at this point, considering they don't need it. But back then, when he was talking about it, Josh over at the Denim Nerds was talking about if they just release it for free on Disney Plus, just give it to us. At a time when we probably needed it, when a lot of people needed it anyway. That's for fucking sure. Let's not get into that. That at a time when they probably needed it, you know, they probably should have. Now it's too late. Like even for free at this point, it's just like now it's a dumb idea because they're giving us WandaVision, they're giving us Falcon, you know, they're giving us stuff now that we actually paid for. But at this point, it's a dumb idea. But at this point, it's a dumb idea to not put out the damn movie, and they keep. You know, and all these rumors keep coming out. All these rumors keep coming out. I seen one the other day. There was that rumor because everything else is getting pushed. Like, oh, Black Widow is going to be pushed again. And I'm like, be honest with you. A lot of these movies can probably afford that. I don't think Black Widow can afford to be pushed back again. I don't think Black Widow can afford to be pushed back beyond that May 6th date. Did they change it to May 4th? Wasn't it May 6th? And now it's going to be May... Anyway, whatever. Something like that. At this point, they can't afford to push that movie back any further, especially if they want to do a theater release. Like seriously, like you push it. At that point, you delayed it beyond more than a year. The rest of your cinematic universe has continued on. Honestly, I would pay to go see it at the theater still because I want to see the movie and I like going to the theater and the theater experience. But I think at this point, there's not that many people that are going to do it. Like, especially if they delay it. She got the Scarlet Shaft. Yeah, damn, man. Oh, man. Yeah, on Super Bowl. Yeah, I got you, Mike. I didn't know what you're talking about, but hey, my man drinking your Kool-Aid. Right? I'm making Kool-Aid now. Thanks for yeah, right? There you go. Callisto, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is well. Brian McCann says, who the F cares about Black Widow at this point? 2 years of delays. The teasers from last year didn't look good anyway. See, like, and for me, like, I thought the teasers and everything were great. Like, I'm hyped going into the movie, but the movie didn't come out. We gotta release the movie. Like it's the Kraken. I'm just glad Black Widow isn't going to Disney Plus. Theaters is the only way. Yeah, I'd rather have it be in theaters. Just like the only reason I don't want it in theaters, that I'd just rather have it come out on Disney Plus, is because it's here in Southern California. I'm not going to get a chance to see it. Oh man, I'm still hyped for Black Widow. I think it will be better than Wonder Woman 1980. Oh yeah, oh guaranteed, dude. Like seriously, I'm not even kidding here. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is better than Wonder Woman 1984. And Guardians of the Galaxy is a piece of shit. Although Wonder Woman 1984 was better in theaters, when last weekend I watched it with my wife, better than when I saw it Christmas Day on my phone. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet the theater experience is probably a lot better with that movie. I don't know, wouldn't it be good if they just dropped the movie for everyone on Disney Plus? I mean, it would be. But at this point, they're not going to make any money doing that, and at this point, they need to make money on it. No matter what amount of money they make on it, they need to put out the damn movie and make some money on it. Like they're New Mutants singing this thing all the way. Black Widow is the new New Mutants. A whole lot of nobody waiting to see it. Although jokes aside, I am highly interested in seeing the movie. Yeah, me too. No, I can't give Black Widow the Disney Plus Star Wars treatment. Oh, I know, man. I know. Where are you at, Victoria Alonso? Save us, Victoria Alonso. Proxy says, what's going to happen to the antagonists in the movie? Will there be a sequel? Are the side characters pointless? No, I don't think they are. I mean, I think a lot of those characters are going to be carrying on um like there's gonna be some of the characters that are gonna carry on into the future. I mean, like obviously, I think Red Guardian will probably be in it more than just this. I mean, he might make a cameo or something. I don't think he's gonna be anything major. But then obviously we've got uh the other Black Widow, Yelena Belova, that's definitely gonna carry on. I think Taskmaster as well. There's gonna be some of these other characters that are going to carry on. Definitely. Um, Going into the movie. And also I think this is going to kind of like I think it's going to have a lot to do with everything that's going on with a lot of the Earthbound characters as well. I think there's a lot to the movie still, but I think at this point nobody cares. Like nobody cares about what it's got. At this point, I don't think anybody cares. I think when it comes out, people are going to care, and word of mouth will probably get people to care. But at this point, I don't think anybody cares. Well, not anybody, but most people. Most people. Yeah, I mean, I dropped Soul on Disney Plus. Yeah, yeah. Let's Louis the 13th. Thank you so much for being here. Brian McCann says that the side characters in Black Widow are never going to show up again. They hired the reboot Hellboy. Yeah, it's going to suck. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be good. But again, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be some time. Phantom Stranger says we need the Taskmaster. I knew what you meant. I'm just giving you a hard time. A Taskmaster. We do need Taskmaster. Where's XR Kun at to second that motion? Didn't know you're from the future. Oh, oh man. Over easy mode says thanks. Oh, you're more than welcome, man. You got some good content, dude. Seriously, good shit. Good shit. Need some Black Widow now. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Neuralize me, Master Studios. That's funny. Gray, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is going well with you. Men in Black is a Marvel-owned comic film. Men in Black in the MCU, right? I've lost interest. Only move that anyone has held during COVID. Greedy. Yeah. Yeah, it should have been released. Money want to give money towards Black Widow. It used to be crazy. I know. I still want to go see it. It's just like they just need to release the damn movie. They just need to release the movie. Just release the movie. Just release it. The teasers for Black Widow look great in my opinion. Yeah, me too. I think they look great. Yeah. Where does Black Widow fit into the continuity? Well, for me, what I've taken out of it is it's going to be that time right there after Civil War, but I honestly think it's going to extend after Endgame. Like I really do. I think there's stuff that's happening in this that comes after Endgame. If you've listened to any of my crazy harebrained theories, one of them is that Natasha Romanoff isn't dead. That's why they couldn't snap her back. Aside from the whole Soul Stone thing, yeah, I get it. I think part of the reason is because she's not dead. I think part of the reason is she's not dead. Yeah. Brian McCann says, Trinity, you want to see Scarlett's butt on the big screen again? Absolutely. I mean, she's going to be in more movies anyway, but I love Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah. Yeah. I love Scarlett Johansson. I always have too, man, ever since I can remember. Like, I never seen The Horse Whisperer when I was younger, and I would have been old enough, and I would have just been weird. But like when you watch like Ghost World, Lost in Translation, some of those films, absolutely, man. Scarlett Johansson, yeah. Remember The Man Who Wasn't There? I saw a gun pack I saw a gun pack with the likeness of movie Avengers at the drugstore. One had Cap, Thor, and Iron Man. The other had Black Widow, Hulk, and Ms. Marvel. Not Captain Marvel, the new Ms. Marvel. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Grace says, "Wow, I love the Guardians." Yeah, I'm not really. I'm very, like. Look. I'll have to go back and rewatch them, but I'm willing to say that I think Captain Marvel's better than those Guardians movies. Ooh, hot take. I know. Hey. I mean, maybe it has to do with the fact that Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel is the most comic accurate representation of any of these characters I've ever seen in a damn movie. Oh man, that's weird. Weird for her to say that. What? To say what? What? Um, because he didn't. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know it's. You know it's a bad movie when Kurt Russell ruins it. Oh dang, that's messed up. And like I love Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell too. Dang. Oh man. That's for the Avengers game if it's on the 5 gum. Oh, okay. All right. Um, Mary Poppins, y'all. Yeah, drop Black Widow on Amazon Prime Video. Get it over with. Oh, they would do it on. They would do it on Disney Plus, if anything. I went to New Mutants with so much hope. You know what? Like honestly, I don't think that New Mutants was that terrible. I don't think the New Mutants was that terrible. It wasn't. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, but like it was okay. It was okay. I'm not gonna say like it deserves any awards or anything, but I gotta be honest with you. For the most part, I think it was better than Dark Phoenix. That's for sure. Better than Apocalypse. Yeah. um. Phantom Stranger says, "Will heterosexual Bobby Drake make an appearance in the MCU?" Is this when I need to name drop Victoria Alonso and a great pithy comment? I think so. That's what I meant to do right there. What's going on between David Banner and Natasha? Did Hulk smash? I don't know. I don't know. And see, here's the thing with all that. A lot of people always, talk about that in the movie stuff. And remember they were talking about, oh, the first gay kiss in the MCU and all that stuff. Like, here's the thing. It's like, I don't care. I don't care who's sticking their ding-a-ling where, who's doing what. I don't care. Somebody was talking about, oh, we see Tony and Pepper kiss all the time on screen. I'm like, I don't care. If you want to put it up for a vote, like, I don't need to see none of that stuff. I know that Tony loves Pepper without seeing them kiss and get all lovey-dovey and sitting there and humping. I don't care. I really don't care. Hey, Guardians 2 was a piece of shit. Not great, not good, better than other MCU films. Captain Marvel, Endgame, both sucked. Let me read that again, Brian McCann. Hey, Guardians 2 was a piece of shit. Not great, not good, but not better than any other MCU films. That's for sure. I agree with you. See how I went through and I edited that for you. I edited that statement to make sense. Oh, the New Mutants wasn't bad for a movie for me. Better than Tenet. Really? I haven't seen Tenet yet. Man, a lot of people down on Tenet, huh? If they don't carry Taskmaster, then they are stupid. Yeah, Taskmaster's going to carry on. I think they are. I think they are with him. Parker says, I'm honestly really excited to see who is this Luke Skywalker level character cameo in WandaVision. Yeah, that's going to be interesting for sure. Definitely. I don't think I would have gone to the theater to see New Mutants if it wasn't for COVID. Oh yeah, I would have. I was ready to go see it like for a couple years. Yeah. Ready for Black Widow release? Release the Sasuke cut. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's what they need to do. I loved her in Lucy. Yeah, she was great in Lucy too. Was great. Yeah, that Ghost in the Shell, yeah. Gamora is not dead. Black Widow is not dead. Roger's time placed her to save her. Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many, like, I've got so many theories for that in the first place. Like, got dinner news on my TV and second straight on the phone. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I seen they just went live a few minutes ago, which I'm probably getting ready to wrap it up here anyway. I got to go get the kids ready for school in the first place and do some nerd venging. Phantom Stranger says Ghost in the Shell was a decent film. She embodied the role of Major. Yeah. I thought it was a good one. I'll agree, Captain Marvel greater than Guardians 1 and 2, but I loved all 3 films. Yeah, there you go. There shouldn't be tricking the stone. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there was any tricking the stone. And maybe I should do a video about that. Yeah. Scarlet ruined Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Bad writing killed it. I don't know. I need to finish watching the animated version and compare the two. Because it is different. Trying to get any of the videos I've uploaded on YouTube are better than the Dark Phoenix movie. Yeah. Oh, Phantom Stranger says Dark Phoenix better than New Mutants. Come on now. That's not true. But you can have that opinion. Everybody's entitled to their bad takes. It's okay. Is Howard the Duck is the yeah. Will Gentry says nobody is dead. Nobody ever dies in comic books. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Red Skull. Yeah. Killing. Yeah. They will. Because it's not really bringing them back because they never went. You know what I mean? Like they're still around. They'll be back. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here. I gotta get here off here. Go get the kids ready for school. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Tomorrow we will be having a community stream, maybe talking about WandaVision. Maybe we'll do one over the weekend as well. Get some people over here talking about some nerdy stuff. Just building up hype on Friday morning. We should have Chillmonger here on the channel here as well, talking about the new episode, going into spoilers on Friday morning. But that's all I have for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.